disturb me.
Oh my God, what have I done?
I really have a decent explanation for this.
You do? Can't wait to hear it.
Souvenir-moi?
What?
Oh, I picked up some pigeon French when I was in Paris. I said, remember me. Oh, Rayf, I needed you to hold me so bad. Just now I kind of wish I were back on the plane because I don't have any way to tell you this.
Lisa, I don't mean to cut you off. Just something you and I need to do first.
Can it wait?
No. I've already waited too long.
Vaya con Dios, mi amigo. Mr. McCabe, I didn't know that you subscribed to my paper.
Actually, I dug it out of the trash at the station. It comes in handy. I got a big dog.
Well, what does that smart animal think about the lead story?
What about the reception CC Capwell starring for, Dr. what's his name?
DeAngelis.
Right. Seemed to slip my mind.
Really? Does that mean a lot of things slip your mind, Mr. McCabe? Like Sawyer Walker? Do you slip your mind?
Not at all.
Mind if I sit down? Thanks. You'll have to remind me, have those murder charges been dropped against Sawyer?
Actually, Walker's my backup in case Castillo's confession blows up in my face.
Why would that happen?
Because it's a smoke screen. And I am, allergic to smoke.
Sorry. So what you're saying, basically, is that Cruz may have lied about killing Frank Goodman?
Give that boy a propaganda sheet.
But why would he do something like that? Maybe to cover for Sawyer, huh?
No, to line my canary cage. To answer your question, yes, I think it's a cover. For someone.
That's you. Come in and get your dog. Sorry, Winston. It's not your fault. Could you close the door, please? I'm sorry. BJ? Kelly, if I thought that there was a good time... Oh, it's okay. I was just, Never mind. I'm sorry, Kelly. I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me? Forgive me for what? I know that Cruz did what he did on account of me. Now, what's this about? What Cruz did for you? Cruz killed Frank. He knew what Frank had done, and he stopped him to save me. And now I know why he tap danced like mad when I helped Sawyer escape. Yeah, because he knew that McCabe would be really hard on you, BJ. Because he knew that Sawyer was innocent beyond a shadow of a doubt. Because it had been his own finger on the trigger. Yeah. Hard to believe. Yeah, almost. Not quite, not when you think about it.
Cruz somehow thought of me as his own. I mean, like a member of his pack. Killing Frank was his way of coming through for me. Shooting up the bad guys to make the streets safe for women and children. And I was one of the children. When did you know that he did it?
I don't really have a clear line on anything. БиДжей.
Must have been horrible for you. Knowing what he had done and not being able to tell anyone about it?
Yeah, well, I guess there's no such thing as an easy secret.
It's not easy being alone either, is it?
You got that one right.
I miss Cruz too, Kelly. I realize that what he did for me out of love. But that can't be any consolation to you, can it?
What's it gonna take to bring my boy home, Vic? And why is his name still on that board?
Because Sawyer's still wanted.
On a fugitive warrant, right? And we can plea bargain that down with the DA. Why haven't the charges been dropped?
Oh, you on the mood to drop something, Warren? Why don't we drop kick Casillo's confession right out the door? Because it stinks to high heaven. And if he killed Frank Goodman, then I'm Jack the Ripper.
Cruz confessed. And you have it in writing, Jack.
Well, you couldn't possibly believe everything you read now.
I know what I know. Cruz's whole life is here in Santa Barbara. He wouldn't run out on his lady, his friends, his job, unless
he was running interference for somebody else.
If that were true, he would have told me. You can count the number of things we didn't share on one hand.
Does that list include your wife?
My wife? You're in serious need of some new material, pal. You know what your problem is?
Yeah. People like you telling me what my problem is. I mean, come on, Walker, after all, aren't you and I both walking the same side of the fence on this deal?
As long as you're still chasing down the wrong people, why don't you stay on your side and I'll stay on mine?
This isn't easy for me.
Whatever happened to ladies first? You know, you're not the only one with news here.
Just hear me out, please. On a scale from 1 to 10, hearing about Paris rates about a 2 compared to what I have to say to you.
If you're scaring me.
Yeah, well, I am scared too. You know, I was in Cleveland.
On business with Ty.
It was part business. The other part had nothing to do with selling jeans. Lily was there.
You slept with her.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't say something you don't mean, Rafe.
I am sorry. I had no idea this was going to happen. It just happened. No, that's not true. I knew this was going to happen between me and Lily sooner or later.
Well, what's the big deal, right? I mean, it happened once and now it's over.
I'm not sure if it is.
You have really lousy timing, you know that? I haven't seen you in weeks. I barely get in the door. I haven't even unpacked. Well, I brought you something. Want to see it?
No, that's okay.
Well, I want to show you. It's Sacré-Cœur. I went there last Sunday and lit a candle for us. Here.
You keep it.
I don't want to keep it, Rafe. I want you. I thought you wanted me. Or maybe I got the wrong take of how close we were getting before I left.
Look, Lisa. I know what I did with Lily was wrong. But I never meant to lead you on either.
Oh, lead me on? This isn't some date that we're talking about or a grope in the back of the family car. We're married, Rafe. We made a baby together. And the minute that I'm gone, you go slinking out the back door to find Lily. To find the meaning of life, I'll bet. Well, that's fine. Go back to her then, okay? Take her in your arms and be sure and tell her that you let me down nice and easy. No, scratch that, actually. Tell her you just let me down. Period. Go on, leave.
We'll talk later.
Rafe. You didn't even remember to ask about the baby.
Who is he?
Pretend like you care. Go on. Damn it, Lily. Damn you.
How long has this been going on? How long have you been making a fool of me?
It's not like that.
Don't! Don't make it worse than it already is! How long has this been going on?
I don't know. A while, a few months.
A few months? I see. Well, it's September now. We got engaged in July. Was it going on then?
Yes.
And when we went to Nevada to get married, then too?
Yeah. Yes.
And the next day, and the next day, and the next day.
Yes. Yes, that's all true.
So everything you've been with me, everything you've done with me, has been a lie.
I am not the only one who's been lying here.
I have never lied to you.
You know that nice little stopover you made in St. Louis you conveniently forgot to mention to me?
Yeah, what about it? I went to see Dash.
Yeah, I suppose he slept on a couch like a perfect gentleman.
I am not even gonna dignify that with an answer. How dare you accuse me of being a liar and cheat after I find you here? How dare you turn around and lay a guilt trip on me? How dare you? You have no respect! You have no respect and I just use it!
Finished.
We're finished. You finished us dead. So now you can go back to Энджела or whoever wants you. Because I don't. Not now. Not ever. Cruz did what he felt he had to do.
Cruz's hand never would have been forced if I had kept quiet about Frank. If Cruz pulled the trigger, then I loaded the gun. BJ, did you ever make a trade in school with a friend when you were just a little kid?
Yeah. What does that have to do with me and Cruz?
Well, you gave something of yourself when you told Cruz what Frank had done to you. Now, I know that wasn't a prized possession of yours. I know that you were very ashamed of that. But Cruz took that, what you gave him, that part of yourself, and he made a trade with you. He told you that if you gave him the pain that you experienced, that you would be free, and your life would be better for it. Who got the better deal? I know if you asked Cruz, he would say without a doubt that he did. Because he would do anything for you. It's kind of obvious. So don't take back your trade, BJ. Don't even wish it. Because I know Cruz doesn't.
Did Cruz tell you he was going to confess?
Yeah.
Did you try and stop him?
Yes, I did, but the decision had already been made. A long time ago. Nothing could be changed.
Kelly,
I'm sorry that saving me meant losing Cruz. I haven't lost him. He's in my heart.
Lisa, can you come out a minute? I want to apologize. Lisa, maybe we can talk through this? Great. Lisa.
Welcome back.
Pa, come in.
That was Cleveland.
Great. I thought you were Lisa. Cleveland was great. And I got myself in about yay deep.
Why? What happened?
Well, Lily and I happened. Now, Lisa and I aren't happening. But I really don't know what's happened.
So.
And I think I need you and Cruz to sit on me and hammer some sense into me. I'm going to call him up right now. Ask him to come over and talk to me.
Reyf, he's not here.
Well, where is he?
Cruz is gone. He confessed to the murder of Frank Goodman, and then he took off for Mexico. A wanted man.
Excuse me. Do you mind if I...
Oh, come in, I'm sorry.
BJ. Hey, how are you? Oh, God, this is like finding 2 prizes in a box of Cracker Jacks. How you doing it? Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be with Dr. Gates. Is there anything wrong?
No, everything's fine. There were just some things I needed to clear up with Kelly.
You checking up on me?
Would I do that? When did you get a dog?
No. It stings. Don't ask.
You know, Kel, I just came by to see if you wanted to maybe grab a bite to eat, but maybe the 4 of us could, well, actually the 3 of us could go get a bite and we could bring old Winston here a doggy bag.
Oh, thanks, Rhys. I'm really not in the mood tonight, though. Thank you.
I take it you didn't hear from Cruz.
No. Have you heard anything, Dad?
No, sweetie, I haven't. But Mr. High and Mighty McCabe, isn't convinced that Cruz is guilty.
Who does he think did it?
He's got a list of suspects that reads like the local phone book. Knows all the numbers by heart, including mine and your mom's. So what do you say? Let's take a break, huh? Let's go grab some dinner. Come on, Kel. I'll let you play with the siren.
Next time. We're okay, right? Okay. Have fun.
Kel.
Thank you.
I'll call you.
Do you understand if I don't answer?
Yeah, if you don't answer, I'm coming back, okay? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir, Doctor. Officer.
All right, you have a good night. Winston, take care of her, will you? Come on, sweetie.
Winston? Hi. Come here, buddy. Well, come here. Look what I got for you. What smells in here?
Your dog stinks.
No, we just had a bath. When's the last time we had a bath? Really? There are pumpkins in the windows and little kids dressed up as Ninja Turtles? Are you sure? I am sorry about that. Hey, kid. You don't look too good.
You have to calm down, Angela. Ted will straighten it out. He'll explain to Katrina. He'll make her understand it was only one time. It was, wasn't it? Oh. Katrina.
Last person you wanted to see, I'm sure.
No, actually, I'm glad you're here.
You are?
Yeah. Why don't you sit down? You see, I don't really understand a lot of what's been going on here. And, well, I'm sure Ted explained to you it was an accident.
I haven't ever done anything like this to anybody in my life, but you deserve it, both of you.
Well, look, Katrina, I don't blame you for being angry, but I swear to you, it only happened once.
Don't swear to me. How can you? You lost your memory. You forgot that too? I wish you could remember, because you would come to the stunning realization that you've been having an affair with my fiancé for months.
Katrina, what is going on here? What are you doing?
I just knocked your precious little lover on the butt, and you know what? It felt good.
Okay, calm down. Okay, I'm sorry.
Don't touch me! You know what? I don't want to see you or hear your pathetic little voice ever again.
Okay, just stay here for a second, okay? Angela, are you all right? Angela, are you okay?
You? You lied to me.
What are you talking about?
How could you look me in the face knowing what you were keeping from me? Every time I told you I remembered something intimate about us, you told me I was having fantasies. You knew all along I was remembering something that had really happened. I think you're the most despicable man I've ever met. I don't need a memory to know that.
Oh, God.
You son of a...
Oh, all right, come on. The both.
Let's go,
We got Snoopy in the sideshow here. We're gonna go back to the hotel. We're gonna talk this out. Now, come on.
Dad, is it my imagination or is everyone in here staring at me?
No, sweetie, it's not your imagination. Everybody is staring at you. It's because you're so pretty.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I do know what you mean. You're gonna have to stop thinking that way. Otherwise, you'll see a pair of curious eyes everywhere you look. I mean, look. The butter's staring at you funny.
Dad!
I know, you can't take your old man anywhere, can you? Oh, you know, before I forget, tomorrow night your mom and I have been invited to this fancy schmancy party that CC Capital's throwing for Aurora's father. Why don't you come with us?
No, I don't know about a party.
I'm going to this fancy schmancy party. And for what it's worth, it may be a good idea for you to get out and have a little fun for a change.
I don't know. It just doesn't seem right going to a party with Sawyer and Cruz on the run. Kelly feeling like her reason for living is gone too. What do you drink to after that?
Well, you got a point, kid. Maybe Connor McCabe on a slow boat to China, huh? He was in here earlier insinuating he has another angle in Frank's case.
Yeah, tell me about it. He's been doing the same old song and dance over and over down at the station.
Really? Can you name any names?
No. He didn't exactly spell it out, but the initials are JW. Sound familiar?
Connor thinks Cruz is covering for Mom.
There you go.
What card was it?
The lady at the health food store said it would make you feel better. Look what I got for you. Oh, you like these? Yep. Have you ever tried these? Look. They're great. Dip them in the tea. We love them.
Okay. I appreciate the tea. I'm not...
Well, it was no grand gesture on my part. Actually, I need a favor. I'm staying at the Oasis, and I can't board anything larger than an Aston Martin. And I was wondering if maybe...
I don't think so. No, forget it.
Okay. You look like you could use some company. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately? Of this place?
You got a problem with the way I look? Don't let the door hit you.
You know what you need?
Well, I'm sure you're going to tell me.
You need to take a vacation. You need to go somewhere where you can lay back, where it's hot, forget about your troubles. I hear Jody's going to take one of those.
I'm happy for her. Maybe she'll send me a postcard.
I hear she's going to Mexico. Well, maybe I didn't hear that right. It could be the same way I may have misunderstood that rumor that's floating around linking Jody and Cruz.
You know what? The next time you come to see me, you have the good manners to let me know it's an official visit.
Well, what other kind is there? Look, if I'm out of line about Cruz and Jody, please put me back in.
They're friends.
Close friends?
They're friends from childhood, yes, they're close friends.
Oh, I see. Like blood buddies, where you spit in each other's hand, rub your palms together, and you pledge undying, eternal allegiance for each other. Something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
So, then it's possible, with that promise, that Cruz might take the rap for his childhood sweetheart.
You're something, you know that, McCabe? Is there anybody in this town that you don't suspect of killing Frank? I mean, anybody?
Me, Winston, and you.
Well, boy. Thank you so much for the vote of confidence, McCabe. Wasn't it Groucho who said that anybody that would have you and the member of the club or whatever?
What is, are you kicking me out?
Yeah, I am. Cruz and Jody are friends. That was a vicious rumor that Frank Goodman started, so accept that. Accept Cruz's confession, then move on to your next inquisition, okay?
Well, you know I will when my work is done here. And when you admit to me that you aided and abetted Cruz in a lie for the best interest of someone. Now, my best bet being that someone killed Frank Goodman. Now, you can tell me who that is in the privacy of your own apartment. Or you can tell me from the inside of the jail cell, Kelly. That's your choice. Because sooner or later, you will tell me.
Your dog! Your dog!
stand when you admit to me that you've aided and abetted Cruz in a lie that serves someone's best interest. Now, my best bet being whoever killed Frank Goodman.
Desperate to make 2 and 2 add up to 5. That's why he's so hung up on pairing your mom with Cruz.
What's he saying about them?
Whatever it is, it doesn't bear repeating. It's just the same old tired rumors that Frank was spreading around. They finally got to McCabe.
Frank again. You ever notice it doesn't matter what we're talking about, but the conversation always comes back to Frank? Just once, I'd like to be able to ask, how's the weather, without Frank figuring into the day's high and low temperatures.
BJ, this will all die down. It's going to take time, though.
Yeah. I know Frank. I know how tenacious he is. Even in death, he'll never let me go. He'll follow me for the rest of my life.
Okay, now that we've calmed down a bit, let's talk this thing through without any biting or scratching or kicking.
Those are Angela's specialties. I've seen your scars, remember?
Katrina, I would never have turned to Ted if Warren hadn't rejected me.
I'm sorry about Warren, but you could have taken up tennis or stock car racing, embroidery, anything. Why Ted?
I'm not really sure. He's not the cutest guy I've ever known, or the smartest, and he's not even the best lover.
Hey, okay, all right. She doesn't want to hear any of that.
I know why. I know why you did it. He made that face. Like a puppy dog lost in the rain, and you just have to take him home.
Their sad little eyes like a keen painting, large and melancholy.
You know, it's not really your fault, and it's not mine either.
I know whose fault it is. It is.
Hey, wait a minute. No, just hold on. Just let me say something. Okay. I apologize. And Katrina, I'm not making any excuses. I knew what I was doing. I entered this affair with my eyes open, and I don't know. I mean, I was never in love with her. It was just a physical thing.
And Teddy's right. It was great fun, but it was really just one of those wild and crazy sex things.
It don't help me, okay?
I was about to say the only time it touched my heart was today.
Well, that will be the cue to bring in the violins and call me a cab.
No, hold on, wait a minute. Katrina, just come here.
I'll wait long enough for you to give me back my engagement ring.
I love you. I want to marry you.
The ring, please.
Can we talk about it?
Why? So you can tell me more lies? Angela, Warren said to me more than once that you only wanted what you can't have. Well, times have changed. He's all yours.
Well, she's wrong, you know.
About me?
About me. I wouldn't want you now if you were the last man on earth.
Hello?
Hi, Rafe. It's me. I need you to come get me.
Lisa, where are you?
Well, after you left, I just had to get out of the apartment, or I thought I was going to go crazy. So I called a cab, and when I got in, I started to have these really bad cramps. I think it's the baby.
Well, Lisa, did you call a doctor?
No, just you. I mean, the contraction stopped as soon as I got here, but it's just like, oh God.
Lisa, what's wrong?
Oh, I think I'm bleeding. I think, oh God, I think it's the baby, Rafe. I think I'm losing it.
Lisa, you're not losing the baby. Lisa, just sit tight until I get there. Where are you? Lisa.
Sorry, Rafe, but it's the only way.
Oh, my love. You were good. You were very, very good.
Gotta be better than good, Rich. Gotta be better than Lily. Come on, let's get out of here. I'm sure that wherever Frank is, he's having a good laugh. Pulling the strings and watching us dance.
Why don't you try and forget about all of this and come to that Capwell party with me tomorrow night?
Honey, that's a great idea. I mean, anything that's going to get your mind off Frank Goodman and onto some fun, that'd be a great change.
You don't get it, do you? Either one of you. It doesn't matter where I go or what I do. Frank is there like my shadow, dogging me every step of the way. I can't run. I can't hide. Excuse me, I'm hungry now.
PJ, sweetie, let her go. Rhys, let her go.
I hate it when she's upset.
She'll get over it. Only if we let her.
Don't you hate it when you have to admit that the other guy's right?
You gonna report me?
It'll be on your permanent record.
McCabe has a look in his eye. He's close to nailing Frank's killer. And we all know that Cruz didn't do it. If Cruz didn't, who did?
This week on Days of Our Lives, a life-threatening accident could bring Lawrence and Carly closer to the truth. Will they find out that Nicky is their son? Then, on another world, the truth behind the videotape rips apart the lives of two couples. Can Jake and Paulina and Kelsey and Jamie survive the emotional turmoil? Find out this week on NBC Daytime.